World's fastest burnout. I'm just gonna leave it and drive.
Oh. Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
Alright guys, we just got a huge rainstorm. You can see Lake Freedom is in full tilt. And so, you know, it's just perfect time to take the old Camaro out for a rip. I haven't drifted her yet.
Oh. With the 3.
I was out of control until the end of the pad. World's fastest burnout. I'm just gonna leave it and drive.
Dude, you were throwing
50 mile an hour.
You threw like a 30 or 40 foot roost.
That was 150 miles.
It looked like a jet boat. It looked like Miss Geico going across water. It had a roost shooting up. It was sick.
Decent.
Really wore down the center there.
Oh, do you hear it boiling over there?
She's a boy.
Dude, I can't believe how fast she went to 150. What an absolute ripper. We're definitely not selling this, folks. Definitely not selling this. Guys, I'm feeling weird. I'm feeling weird. In the last 48 hours, I have sold the big Hovercraft. And I have sold the jet engine from the El Camino. And I'm selling some other things. Here's the deal. We're not selling everything, but I'm selling a bunch of stuff. Here, really quick, here is the last clips you guys will ever see of the Hover 24. Well, folks, we had a good run with this thing, but it's going to a new home. All right, guys, you read it right. The Hover 24 is going away. So I put this thing up for sale. You know, I was kind of thinking about a new project idea that I wanted to do, and you know, we always end up collecting more cars. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm actually gonna sell the Hover 24. It's in perfect running condition. Drove on the trailer, put it up for sale. Guy in Georgia bought it in an hour, and he actually lives on a lake, so that's perfect. That's where this thing needs to be, is where it can just be pulled up on shore and then taken out for a rip anytime. Go fishing, do whatever. And although we love her, and there's no way you can get a bigger, better Hovercraft for the money. And you guys saw what I sold it for on my Instagram. It's just, you can't get a better Hovercraft for the money. So thing runs perfect. You can take it out on the river, take it up and down the boat ramp, no problem. Just don't take it up any freaking sharp embankments. So I didn't sell the Hover 24 for any particular reason, but we rode it on the river. You guys saw the video, and I felt like at the end of that day, our full adventure had been complete, and we had kind of used the Hovercraft to the most of its abilities. I mean, we went on land, we went on water. It wasn't as fun as the Scat for me because, you know, I had to have a passenger to actually like help you fly it. And I really, you know, that I kind of like to be able to do most stuff on my own if I'm actually driving. So that was kind of one of the things that turned me off. And then it was really loud too. So a new build that we are going to be working on, which I am super excited and I think you guys will really like, is, I know this is a car channel and a lot of people are not here for boats, but I wanted to build something for myself that's really kind of like something that me and Maddie can enjoy on our weekends, because we go out on the river with our friends. They all have John boats, and the big Hovercraft couldn't even keep up with the John boats, and the Scat can't keep up with the John boats. So I'm gonna keep the little Scat just for fun around the house, and we are going to build a mini jet boat. And I already already ordered a hull from Jetstream Jet Boats. Freaking Blake Wilkie has one, and I'll just show you a couple clips.
Yeah, okay. Coming in hot, boys. So sick. 60 now, 50. Hot bit for days.
They're super durable aluminum hull. You have to build the entire thing, and James and I are gonna build one up at the shop. Use a jet ski to essentially build the entire boat, and we're just gonna do a little series on it so that I can have a jet boat to go out to the river with that will be a complete ripper, super cool, and it's a fun little project for the channel. I think getting the boat from Jetstream Boats is gonna be about a month, but it's all ordered and I filled out all the forms and everything. It is coming. We just have to decide what jet ski engine we want to put in it, which I'm gonna look for like a 300 horsepower one. I want her to be pretty beefy. So aside from the jet boat stuff, guys, I'm actually selling some other stuff. It felt so good to finally start selling some stuff. I sold the jet, which we got $15,000 for the jet, which is actually a little bit less than what I bought it for, but it's been sitting and I sold it back to Larson. So, you know, even though I lost a couple $1,000s on it, we made the videos and that whole project just kind of fell apart. So I'm just glad to have it gone. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. The Hovercraft is gone, which we sold for $16,000, and just those are two big items that, you know, I think we're going to be doing a lot of sitting. I didn't see the Hovercraft being used all that much. And then I did sell the little Renly, the little side-by-side that we've had sitting in a storage container. The guys at Motion Auto TV bought that. The reason that I sold that, I just don't think we can build something with that chassis that's going to compete with one of our side-by-sides that we already have. I really want to stick with some of the projects that we're working on right now. And the jet boat thing is just kind of a side project. So I really want to finish up Toast, which you guys are going to see a video on this week. We got to finish up Ruby, which we got a new turb ski for. And then I want to work on the tracker project. So those are three things that are really like I have my sights on. Plus the Freedom Factory is its own thing. That's just a massive project that I work on every day. Lastly, guys, we are going to be selling our RV. As you guys know her, Monica, our 2008 Monaco Diplomat. It has been a wonderful, wonderful RV to us, but we're gonna be selling her to upgrade to something that has a higher towing capacity. We actually broke the hitch on the bus and I had the hitch repaired, but it was a little bit of an eye-opener to me to say, hey, look, maybe I should buy something that's designed to tow a 20,000 pound trailer instead of using an RV with the additional hitch axle. We're going to be upgrading to either a tag axle RV that has a massive hitch on it, or we're going to be going the toter home route, which is basically a semi with a freaking sleeper attachment, kind of like what Adam LZ has. You know, because if we can get a toter home that can tow the wedge, or we can hook the stacker to it, that'd be amazing. But the RV, Monica, she's been amazing to us, but she has some problems. So I was actually going to shoot over the track and film a couple of things so you could see some of the issues that I've ran into over the years. And then she's actually going off to the auction.
Spencer selling the OBS too?
I think the day's come, man. We gotta get this guy out of here.
See if it starts. Spencer's putting the OBS. Dude, we're selling everything. We're selling Chad's Mustang too. I gotta go look at that
Fire
thing.
sale, it's going down.
It's a fire sale. See if this old girl still runs. Literally nothing. All right, guys. Monica's just sitting back here. You can tell she's in pretty good condition. The only damage, body damage we've ever done to this thing is this little rear grill. You know the little axle thing that we use in between the stacker and the RV. If you guys are familiar with this, we have a thing called a toad. And the spare tire on the toad, if you go over a huge bump, will lean in there, and it bent in those things like right when we got it, and we literally just never fixed it. But you know, other than that, the whole outside of this thing is pretty mint. So guys, right when we got the RV, being that we're in Florida, you know, we get a lot of rain. Well, there was a small leak back here that I did not take care of fast enough. I'll definitely take some blame for it. And this floor got wet, and it made this tile kind of, I don't know, be a little squishy and kind of a little bit displaced. And that has been like, see, you can actually see it move a little bit. So this floor definitely needs to be torn out and repaired. And that is, That's probably some pretty serious damage, and that happened years ago, so we've kind of always just rolled with it. But I mean, literally the RV, besides that, it's in pretty good shape. Everything works, and I mean, this thing has been to so many races with just a bunch of car guys inside of it. So, you know, things can obviously get definitely beat on when you have a ton of car guys just freaking packed in an RV. You know, everyone's got dirty shoes going in and out, just being on the racetrack, and things happen, things get broken, things get beat up. It's part of it. We put about, I don't know, 30 or 40,000 miles on this thing in our time of ownership, and it owes us absolutely nothing for the deal we got it for. So really not concerned, just gonna take it to the auction and get rid of old Monica. You can see we did have a new, brand new Class 5 hitch put on, and this thing is totally braced and welded for a big boy trailer. But, you know, because we were gonna continue towing with it, but just decided against, you know, keeping her and actually upgrading to a tag axle or something bigger, just to be a little safer. So just because it has problems, I don't feel right selling it to somebody that I know or someone that you know, doesn't know what they're getting into. So I'm taking her to the auction. Someone there will buy it that you know, is going to be able to fix the floor and fix the awnings. A couple things that we've just broken, but the chassis, the engine, the generator, we've taken perfect care of. Everything's been serviced on time. Maintenance has been great, but there's just those couple things that need to be fixed. And that's that. You know, that when you store an RV outside, you really got to stay on top of it. And we kind of let our guard down. You guys will probably see Monica disappear in the next couple of weeks, and then something new will pop up in the next couple of months. I'm in no rush to buy anything new and expensive. I just want a very simple RV or motorhome that has bunk beds for us and is just a piece of cake. Just something that's easy to drive, can tow like a boss. That's all we need. You guys, I know it sounds like we're selling a lot of stuff, but the fleet is massive. There's plenty more vehicles for us to be working on and playing with, but just wanted to lighten the load a little bit and get a couple things out of here that we're not going to be using in the future. But I just wanted to lighten the load and get a couple things out of here that are valuable and do a lot of sitting around. It's going to lighten the mess and make things just a little bit more organized. So it feels weird to be selling stuff because I'm usually pretty bad at that, but figured we'd make this video just on selling a couple of things in the fleet. But that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Do it for today. We'll freaking see you later.
Mm-hmm.